Pledge of Allegiance, moment of silence, and the sword pledge.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm a General Ray Davis, Golden Eagle, and today I choose the sword. I will show self-control, honest behavior, appropriate attitude, and responsible actions. By choosing to be a soaring eagle, I will do my best to maximize my potential. I will not quit when things get tough. My past will not determine my future. I will respect myself, my peers, my school, and all adults who support me. Through my actions, I will impact my school and my community in a positive way. I am a soaring eagle, and today I will soar.
The word of the week is citizenship, the state of being given the rights, privileges, and duties of a person who belongs to a certain country. Parent-teacher conference is on November 8th. There will be no school for students that day.
November 11th is the Veterans Day program for each grade level during Connections. Students and staff, please dress for the occasion. Wear red, white, and blue on that day.
School picture retakes will be made Friday, November 11th in the morning.
If you were absent on picture day, please be there so that your photo can be in the yearbook.
School photo proofs are available online. If you would like to go purchase the photos, you'll need to go to the website.
Go to strawbridge.net, school code FM390566.
Yearbooks are available at yearbooksforever.com. Search General Ray Davis Middle School. Price is $45. The price will increase January 1st.
8th grade ads are available to purchase in the website when you purchase your yearbook. 8th grade ads are various prices and sizes.
6th graders will be performing The Greek Adventure of the Odyssey. 6th period theater students will perform on Wednesday, November 16th.
And the 7th period theater students will perform on Thursday, November 17th.
Both performances are at 6 p.m. and tickets are $5 each. No online ticket sales this time, cash only. Rockdale County Public School employees are free.
Davis Middle School dance team tryouts, November 9th, 10th, and 11th from 4:30 to 5:30.
If you would like your birthday on the news show, please send $1 to Miss Mitchell Matthews.
The news show films a day ahead, so bring the announcements 2 days before.
For lunch today, scrambled eggs, sausage biscuit, tater tots, Gold Rush juice, peaches, milk, and as always, pizza.
Each day this week, in honor of Veterans Day, we will feature veterans that have been interviewed by DMS film students.
Hi, my name is Delaney Johnny, and I'll be interviewing my uncle for Veterans Day. Which branch of the military did you serve in?
I enlisted in the Army in 1995 when I first came to the USA.
How long did you serve in the military?
I've spent 27 years in the military, traveled the world.
What was your most memorable moment in the military?
One of my memorable moments in the military was getting promoted to Sergeant First Class. It's a very important and significant rank in the military. When you at that level, you now become a senior non-commissioned officer in the military.
How did your family feel about you joining the military?
My family was very proud, but at times they was scared for me. But they always prayed for me and check on me, and I also check on my family when I travel around the world.
What were your favorite places you visited in the military?
Some of the places that I've been to or I remember, one of my first assignments was South Korea. That was in 1995. In 1998, I went to Germany. 1999, I went to Kosovo. In the year 2016, I went to Romania. I went to Greece. I went to Bulgaria. Couple of places that leave a lasting memory on my mind is France, the Netherlands, and Kuwait. So overall, I had a very, very great career, and I've learned a lot. I have a lot of certifications. I got 2 degrees, and I have a lot of benefits. And I'm now fully retired as of May 1st, 2022, after 27 years of serving in the United States Army.
Hello, what is your name?
James H. Crook.
And what branch did you serve in the U.S. government?
I served in the Army, and I was with the 82nd Airborne Division in Fort Bragg, North Carolina, for 2 years.
Why did you join?
I did not join. I was one of those that was drafted. Simply meaning that 18-year-old males have to register for the draft, and I was one of those that got drafted, so I had to go in.
And what time did you serve? Like from what year to year?
I served from 1970 to 1972. At that time, then ETS, that's expiration of time in service, went home, and in 2 years after that, I joined again. And I went to the 310th Chemical Company, and I stayed there from 1974 to 1995 as a smoke generator operator.
What is a smoke generator? What can you tell us? Can you inform us more about that?
Okay, smoke generator operator. The purpose of a smoke generator is to produce smoke to cover troop movements during the time of wartime, so the enemy cannot see where the troops are. That was our job.
Did you have any other job in the Army or no?
I was infantry when I was at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. We were foot soldiers.
So you will be into the war. You'll be more
You'd be fighting the enemy in direct
just on
contact
on
with
land.
it. On land most of the time.
So you said, how old were you again when you joined?
I was 24 years old. 23 years old.
Okay.
And I got out at 25, and I went back in at 27, and I stayed until I was about nearly 50. So I did 23 years in the military.
So you would definitely recommend joining the Army, or would you not?
I would recommend that each individual, I do myself, especially males, be able to serve their country at least 2 years, and therefore it would give them some discipline that they can take with them throughout their whole life.
So you saying that Army teaches you something that you could never learn anywhere else?
That's correct. Not only Army, but you have Air Force, Navy, Marines also, and the Coast Guard. Military service.
Was there any part you didn't enjoy about being in the Army? Or
Of course, there's some things you didn't enjoy, especially things when you wanted to go somewhere and you were denied to go. Also, someone telling you what to do, what time to go to bed, what time to get up, what time to eat, and what time to sleep or whatever. But that's all in discipline and being trained.
how would you rate the food there? Was it mediocre or was it good?
Some food was good, some was not the best of food, but when you've been training all day for about 5 o'clock in the morning till about 5 o'clock in the evening, you're hungry, so therefore you eat.
What was your favorite meal of the day?
My favorite meal probably now was when we had fried chicken and vegetables and things of that nature.
Okay. So you said you were in the Army. Airborne.
Yes, I was airborne. Simply meaning that I jumped out of a perfectly good aircraft and parachuted to the ground. From airplanes, we jumped at 1,250 feet. From the helicopters, we jumped to 1,500 feet. It would take you about 90 seconds from the time you exit the aircraft to get to the ground if your chute didn't open. So you had 90 seconds to determine if your first chute didn't open. You had less than 90 seconds to pull your reserve chute in order for you to make it out alive.
So were you ever scared or fear of just jumping out of? Were you ever afraid of heights? That's a better question.
Of course, probably everyone the first time they jumped, they probably was scared. And every time you jump, it's totally different. It's a different experience, but you just have to make sure that you do what to do in case there's a problem with it. Now, at night, it's a totally different story when you jump at night, because you can't see what's going on. And every once in a while, sometimes somebody will land on top of your chute, and when they land on top of your chute, they have to run off your chute, because if you don't, they'll steal the air from you below, and your chute will collapse. So you have to watch that. Also, make sure you don't run into anybody while you're up there in the air.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for our time that we had today.
You're welcome.
I hope you have a great Veterans Day.
Thank you, son. Thank you.
Alexander Welch, and yours?
I am Lieutenant Commander Nicole Benson.
Hey, Miss Benson, what branch of military are you in?
I am in the Navy, United States Navy.
How long have you been in the Navy for?
I have been in the Navy for 16 years.
So why did you join the Navy?
I joined the Navy for money. When I joined, I was in nursing school. I got into nursing school so quickly that I didn't have enough money saved up. And so it was a way for me to pay for my bachelor's degree in nursing. And they would give me a monthly stipend, meaning they would pay me even though I wasn't actually in the Navy yet. So that was why I joined initially, and then of course the ability to travel and to see new things.
Cool. What is your favorite and least favorite part about being in the military?
My favorite part right now is definitely the travel. I currently live in Bahrain, which is in the Middle East. When they told me I was coming to live here, I had to look it up on a map because I had no idea where it was. But I've been able, in the 2 short years we've been here, we've been able to travel to Egypt, Jordan, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, the Maldives, to Sicily, and France. We've been to all of those places in 2 years. So that's the best thing I like about the Navy. The least part is the weigh-ins. Typically it's twice a year, but COVID has changed things up. Where twice a year we have to make sure we're within certain standards when it comes to our weight versus our height. And so we have to weigh a certain amount, and if we don't, we get measured by our waist and our hips and our neck. And I don't like that part of it because it's definitely made me more aware of my physical body and where the Navy thinks I should be and where I'm comfortable at.
What is your favorite place that you have visited so far?
I think Dubai. Dubai was our favorite city. We weren't expecting much, and it was the first place we went to once they started lifting the ban and on travel for COVID. So in June of 2021, that was after getting in Bahrain in June of 2020, a year later, Dubai was the first place we got to go, and it was an amazing experience, more than we ever expected.
It sounds fun. But
yeah.
What is the most difficult part about being in the Navy?
Being away from our family. So being here now for 2 years, we did miss the oldest nephew's graduation from high school. Just the timing of where it's located with the school year. My kids were still in school, so we couldn't just leave and fly 24 hours. Actually, 24 hours. We couldn't fly to go to the graduation or any of the parties. So that was the hardest part, is being away from family, especially during those big celebrations.
Yeah, it makes sense. How long do you plan to stay in the military?
Well, minimum of 20 years. So for anyone who's active duty, if you stay for 20 years, that is a guaranteed retirement check. So most places when you work in life, it's 30 years, but in the military, it's only 20 years. And so at least 4 more years.
So you plan to retire after?
Yeah, I'll be retired at the ripe old age of, 46? Yes, I joined when I was 26. So 4 more years.
It seems like a lot. How do you... What do you say to someone that is considering joining the military?
Absolutely do it. Of course, anything you do for the first time, you're going to be hesitant. You're going to be afraid of the fear of the unknown. Yeah. But the amount of things that you gain from joining the military, from your GI Bill, so education, getting a bachelor's degree, money set aside for that, the experience of working straight out of either high school or just a couple years out of high school or just after college, it's a great way to learn different people, like I said, learn different styles of leadership. So very soon after joining, within months to years, you are being a leader. And that's a leader from your job, a leader from different types of people. There's my daughter. And then even leadership on the battlefield. So when I went to Afghanistan, I was the only pediatric trained nurse, and so I had to teach doctors on how to take care of pediatric patients. So you're always learning, you're always teaching others, and so we say see one, do one, teach one, and that's in the medical field, and then also in the military. You're always learning, you're always gaining information to pass on to someone else, because you never know who will be caring for you down the road.
That's the end of the questions. Thank you for allowing me to interview you. And
you're very, very welcome anytime.
Well, thank you. That'll be the end.
All right.
Bye.
In sports today, the first wrestling match will be Friday, November 11th versus Conyers Middle School at Davis Middle School.
The first basketball game will be Friday, November the 11th versus Conyers Middle School at Conyers Middle School. The girls' game will begin at 5 o'clock and the boys' game will begin right after. Did you hear about the thief who stole the calendar?
No, what happened?
He got 12 months.
Thanks for watching us today. Tune in tomorrow.
From Eagle Eye News, have a great day and soar high the Davis Way.